Alright, hey my mystics, I'm back with another video. Now this is going to be your August 2019 pick a card reading. So always do this. Always come on here with a pick a card. I'm just like, oh, what can they pick? So I'm actually going to have you, let's see, what is near? Okay. I'm going to have you pick an animal from my Animal Tarot Deck. So I'm going to shuffle them and get 3 choices. So whatever resonates with you for whatever reason, go ahead and make your choice. Now let's see. Okay. So we have, I believe it's going from this way. I always do it wrong, but snake is the first option. Cheetah is the second option. And whale is the third option. Okay? Snake, cheetah, or whale. 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and make your choice. I'll let you look at it, think about it, and I'll get right back to you, starting with option number 1, snake. Let's get into your reading. So August 2019, let's see what cards you got. You have the Star card, beautiful, 5 of Cups, and the Hermit reverse. So there is some renewal of hope. You guys have been going through some tough things with the Hermit reverse. You guys have been going through some things that have been forcing you to get into introspection mode, forcing you to get within yourself, forcing you to look at your shadow self and have some alone time and really figure out who you are, what you want, what you're doing, what am I even doing with my life, you know, those type of moments have been currently happening for you. Okay, and in August I see a renewal of hope with the Star. I see a shift of perspective as well, because you went within and you've been doing the work, and there's also still more work to do, but it's like a shift happening where everything is coming together and it's like it's all making sense, and this is all for a reason. I haven't been doing this stuff in vain. I haven't been alone and feeling lonely and, you know, sad or whatever, depressed, and just within myself, and not really going out so much and being so social and all this stuff. It has not all been in vain, because there is a renewal of hope and a change of perspective, and it's like something is clicking where you're going from cup half empty to cup half full mentality. Seeing that the things that you've been going through, seeing that this period, this hermit period you've been going through was all for a reason. It was not in vain. And there is hope and there is some inspiration. I see also some of you will have some creative inspiration from this period that you've been going into, because you've been by yourself, you've been with your thoughts, and just you, and you have gained a lot of inspiration from this period of really looking within and not having all these outside influences getting in your head. From my from my personal musical tarot deck, you guys have Rain on Me. So yeah, you guys have been going through a tough time, like I said, feeling depressed, feeling just very sad, very lonely, feeling like you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm here to let you know that in August you will be seeing at least a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel. You'll be seeing that this period that you have been going through, where you felt like this dark cloud has been following you, it has been for a reason, and you'll be able to pull some inspiration from that and some hope to move forward. For my botanical affirmation deck, you guys have Bleeding Heart. Bleeding Heart says, I allow myself to feel emotions such as grief. See, this is why I love doing this. This is why I love doing this. Yes, come on, come here, come through. I allow myself to feel emotions such as grief, codependency, and possessiveness. Then I gently release them so I can experience freedom, peace, and joy. So you've been in a particular space in life where you just have to allow. A lot of us want to be happy all the time, happy 24/7, positive 24/7, and that's just not reality. Sometimes you just have to allow yourself to feel certain emotions that feel icky, that you don't want to confront, that you don't want to feel. For some of you, it has been grief. You have lost somebody, whether they have passed on to the next life, or they have broken up with you or left you, or anything like that. Some of you have felt grief for other things that you may have lost, maybe a job or an opportunity. Whatever has been letting you feel down, you have had this moment of time where you just had to suck it up and you just had to allow yourself to feel it, okay? And you kind of realize, like, I was so scared of feeling it, I was so scared of confronting it, but I had no choice in these past couple of, weeks, months, years. Even for some of you, you had no choice. And you realized that it wasn't so scary because you went through it, you got through it, you're here today, and you did what you had to do. So yeah, you went through that period of allowing, and still have that mindset of allowing these emotions to flow through you. They don't control you. It's just like with meditation, where you have to allow the thoughts and just, just allow it, release it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get into that mind state. That's what you guys have been working on doing. So, yes, like I said, it's a glimmer of hope. Star upright. So, please, 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 please. Keep pushing and keep doing what you're doing, because you're on the right track and you're doing the right thing, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. So yes, a beautiful August 2019 I see for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, join the mystical crew, and have a mystical day and a mystical night, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, for those of you that chose Cheetah, let's go ahead and get into your August 2019 reading. You have Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, and 10 of Wands reverse. Okay, so I see this renewal of youth, youthful energy, youthful, like, just kind of this refreshing waterfall that I'm getting. I'm also getting like a massage to release tension. Let me let you guys see this. Like a massage to release tension. Something is going on that is helping you feel like, that feeling. You guys will be feeling more relieved, feeling like a burden is being lifted from you, feeling like you can feel young again, you can feel youthful again. Some of you guys have been feeling groggy and, uninspired, and just kind of burdened by the daily tasks that tend to keep us busy, paying the bills, going to work, going to school, whatever. And it's just been kind of like, robotic and just and you've kind of you haven't felt that spice and that spark of life that you missed, or that maybe you have never even really felt. And in August 2019, I feel this renewal of that youthful, emotional energy coming back to you. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead to the rest of my things and we'll get back to these. But for my personal musical tarot deck, you guys got positive vibration. Yes, of course you did. So yeah, a lot of positive things happening, and I know positive is just so vague and cliche sounding, but just that vibe. Just when you think of positive vibration, what do you think of? If you were to think of yourself being in a space where you had a positive vibration, what would you think of? When your energy be fresh, when you feel you know, unburdened and energized and youthful and happy and ready to have fun and just feel with light. Yes, filled with light. So that's the energy that you guys are going to be feeling in August of 2019. Some burden is being released, and it's allowing you guys to have emotional mastery and really getting in touch with your emotions, but not letting them control you, and using them for your benefit, using them to manifest, using your emotions and controlling them in a way of something that would usually trigger you is not really triggering you like that anymore, because you're controlling it, because you're getting ahead of it, because you're letting it flow through you and flow out of you. I feel like I'm rambling, but you know, I'm in the zone. So your botanical affirmation you got is Buttercup. Oh, Buttercup. I honor myself by knowing my self-worth and value and making sure others respect my boundaries. I radiate pure joy, confidence, and fun. I cannot make this stuff up. You guys are just going to be feeling youthful and fun, and think of Buttercup. I was about to say think of Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls, but she was like the opposite, wasn't she? That was more Bubbles, right? Yeah. Anyway, just think of a Buttercup, or think of calling somebody, hey Buttercup. You know, it's just such a light, fun, youthful, light-filled energy that you guys are going to have, because for one, you have established boundaries. For one, you are taking care of yourself. You're not working like a work mule. You're realizing that you have to have that balance between working and action and pushing and that masculine energy, and then that feminine receptive energy, and just simply taking care of yourself and recuperating and things like that. So you guys are realizing that balance, and it's such a beautiful energy coming through with it, okay? Because you're honoring your self-worth and your value. And it's funny because this is the one that I chose, and I have been watching so many videos on self-worth and value and things like that. So I feel like a lot of you watching this have been doing the same, and just learning more about yourself and appreciating yourself more. And it's really coming through and shining in August of 2019, like it really is. So that's all I have for you guys today. Okay, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Join the mystical crew, okay? We welcome you with open arms. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. Have a mystical day and a mystical night. Peace. That chose well. We're gonna go ahead and see what cards you got. So you guys have Knight of Swords, King of Cups reversed, and Six of Cups reversed. I feel like a certain bit of information is gonna be coming to you that may knock your emotions. Let me get my words together. It's like a certain bit of information is going to be coming to you this month that may, I don't want to use the word trigger, but that's the only word that I can think of, that may trigger bring up some old emotions in you. So this may be somebody from your past coming back, an ex coming back. This may be something that you thought you had resolved that is coming back to kind of haunt you. I know these words I'm using, don't be afraid or anything like that, but it's like some piece of communication. Somebody's gonna say something, like I'm getting the feeling like somebody will say something that will trigger something within you that you dealt with as a child, that you thought you had resolved or you really had swept under the rug, and it's gonna really trigger something within you emotionally. Like, for example, say as a child you were always fat and always bullied for it, and people always talk shit about you and stuff, and it always hurt, but you learn to build up a guard, and you learn to kind of either beat them to the punch by talking bad about yourself, or just pretending like you didn't really care. So you've been going around this normal life, la 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 la, and then somebody comes to you and they're just like, you know what you look like? You look like Rasputia from Norbit or something. You know what I'm saying? Ha 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 ha. Just joking. You know how cousins and friends and people can just tease you and lightly pick at you, but it can really hurt you. That's what I'm getting. Y'all get the gist. And it'll just dredge up something within you that you thought you had resolved, you thought you had got over, but it's just like this nagging thing where it's like, it makes you kind of look at yourself differently, and it makes you kind of feel bad because you thought you had gotten over it in the past or left it in the past. Something along those lines, right? So let's get into your my personal musical tarot deck card you got was Drew Barrymore. Now, Drew Barrymore is about feeling overlooked or undervalued, or a wallflower, feeling unworthy, feeling clingy and codependent. So yeah, I'm definitely getting like some of you had childhood issues where you were a wallflower, where you were very shy, where you felt like an outcast, a black sheep, where you felt like nobody liked you. And it's gonna be something said to you or said about you that will bring up these old emotions that you will have to face and you will have to resolve. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a fun August 2019 or anything like that, and I do want to let you know that this is not all that will happen in August 2019. I'm sure in August 2019 you'll be able to go out once or twice at least and have a fun night at the bar. You'll be able to eat some really good tacos and watch a good TV show and think different thoughts. Like, I don't want you guys to think like, oh my God, my whole month is gonna be terrible. But this is gonna be a major theme of the month that you're gonna have to confront. You're gonna have to confront these old emotions and things that you thought you had buried, that you thought you had dealt with, but you really didn't. You just swept it under the rug. Your botanical affirmation you got is Devil's Claw. Devil's Claw says, I'm comfortable expressing who I really am. I release any desire to be manipulative or a people pleaser to fit in, take me or leave me. Can't make this stuff up, you guys. So yeah, you have to look within and really become comfortable with yourself, because if you were truly comfortable with yourself, be honest, whatever this comment said or whatever, it wouldn't affect you like it will. So you have to take this as a lesson of, okay, I'm not exactly where I thought I was and where I should be and where I need to be emotionally and, within myself and within my self-esteem and confidence. So take this as an invitation to put in that work and to do what you have to do to be able to express who you truly are without giving a fuck what other people say, to be comfortable in who you truly are without giving a fuck what other people have to say, and not having to try to change yourself or be a people pleaser just to fit in. You don't have to fit in, okay? Make your own lane. So that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know how you feel down below in the comments. like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, join the mystical crew. We welcome you, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a mystical day and a mystical night. Peace.